I feel like it's a little bit of confusion on where I stand in all of this vegan beef madness. Allow me to clear it up. Before I do, what up, y'all? Welcome to the nation, Monster Nation, that is. I'm Mr. Monster Man Rocco, aka the Rockness Monster. I'm your tour guide, your president. I'm your host. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord. I'm the owner. I'm the tenant. I'm the janitor. I mops the damn floor. Like, comment, subscribe, share, leave a super thanks. Do all the things that make a page pop. Oh yeah, hit the bell for notifications. So back to the topic. I know it may seem like I'm all over the place. Like, I'm not expecting nobody to watch every one of my videos from beginning to end. I mean, if you do it, I appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best citizens of them all, right? But I understand that that ain't what everybody do. So if you catch me in one section of the story, I might be saying, I might be talking about how I don't like subliminal diss records, right? Subliminal disses is not my thing, right? So you'll hear me saying that. But then maybe if you come in, pause at another section of the saga, you will hear me saying something like, I don't want um I don't want none of this to happen. Like, I don't mind. Like, I support J. Cole for taking himself out of the equation. You know what I mean? You might hear me at another point in my commentary saying that it never stays just hip hop. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if they gonna be dissing each other, I want to hear some good dishes, right? So I understand that all of those things may contradict each other, or whatever, depending on it. Maybe they don't, maybe they do. I feel like they could. So I just want to just make it clear, right? I don't like none of it. I mean, I like dope lyrics and I love dope cadences and I love aggressive lyrics and all of that. All of my 96% of my lyrics are all aggressive, right? But they're not, I don't, I'm not disrespecting anybody directly. I just, my lyrics have evolved to a point where I just disrespect stupidity in general. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I disrespect any threat to, you know, my well-being and my family and our money and whatever. Like, but like, I don't take shots at other rappers. It's not something I do, right? So that's my wholehearted position. I don't want to see none of the drama, all of this drama that y'all are loving right now. I understand why y'all love it. I understand that y'all think, I understand. We've all said this, that the competition is what hip hop was based off of, and it's good for hip hop. I don't know if I completely agree with those things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the first person, I don't know. Maybe the first person who wrote a rap, was he competing with somebody? I don't know. Do we know who wrote the first rap? I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the narrative that we swing it, and pause, and everybody is with it. You know what I mean? And we've all adopted the narrative and we ran with it. You know what I mean? Competition is good for hip hop. Yeah, we say that everybody's adopted the narrative, but that's not what New Yorkers are saying when they mad about the South winning. You know what I mean? All of us in New York, when we talk about whatever other region was winning when New York hip hop, was struggling or whatever, was not living up to whatever standards we thought. We complain about how the South, all of the rappers in the South stick together. That's how they, you understand what I'm saying? That's how they was winning. So I'm not saying who's right. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't know if competition is good for, you understand what I'm saying, hip hop or not. Maybe it is. Maybe in some points it's bad. I know in some ways it's bad. And what what I've come to, what I've come to realize, what I've known all along is like very rarely does it ever just stay hip hop. As long as y'all keep it hip hop, it's gonna be all good. Listen, have you are you a rapper? Like, are you a rapper who, like, if you're a rapper who has dealt with a certain level of fame, like the fame that a major label will give you, it creates a certain type of image, ego, a belief in yourself, a certain expectation. And it's not to say that everything the world is supposed to bow to our feet, right? But we used to we've become accustomed to a certain kind of treatment, and people don't talk to us like that. And if you're going to talk to us like that, talk to a you not to say that no rapper has anybody that could tell them about themselves or rank on them or say anything bad about them, but you're going to do it in public. You're going to put it on a song. You're going to make it a hit like that's a that's a recipe for a bruised ego. You understand what I'm saying? And you want to talk about they need to grow. Listen, grow up or be more mature. Like the rappers are kids today. That's burst the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, second of all, you don't even need to have you don't even need to know how to read to be a rapper. You got some of these people are mentally unstable than the some of them. But now they're in a position of power because of money, or they just in a position of fame where their ego and all of these things, and somebody bruising their ego and it goes bad, right? And I see too much potential for that in all of these situations. And you know, in all of my blogs, I be reading the comments and all of that. I try to get to most of them or all of them if I can, right? And I saw the comments. I was reading the comments on a blog I dropped yesterday. The one where the good brothers at EYL tried to get me disowned by Outlaw Nation and all that by saying that I diss pot. You know what I'm saying? Or help the scale to diss pot, which we never did. You know what I mean? I had somebody. I was speaking about that, and they also mentioned that we diss big, and I spoke upon that, and somebody stated in the in my blog, when I was talking about it, I was saying, like, we this big in the video. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Big. Salute to Junior Mafia and all parties involved. Right? We this big in the video and all of that. But we never dissed them on wax. We never dissed them on wax. Like, and it wasn't subliminal. Like, we had a whole Biggie lookalike. I don't think that's subliminal. Somebody was in the comments saying, y'all did this, Biggie. Y'all did this, y'all did that. And they pointed out the fact that we had the Operation Lockdown skit at the end of the Nocturnal album where we was taking shots. We kind of this big subliminally, but it wasn't just big. It was a whole genre of hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? It was that whole style of hip hop, which Biggie fell into that category, right? But it wasn't direct. So I guess that can be considered subliminal, right? But understand this, there was real smoke brewing. You understand what I'm saying? That beef did not just remain hip hop. And maybe that is the reason that I take the position that I take on all of this, because I've lived through it. I don't know why I never thought to tell y'all this earlier in episode 1 of Vegan Beef. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've lived through this. I've lived through this. The beef that we had with Biggie went to the streets very fast. You understand what I'm saying? And I experienced a loss. Like, we all take losses, right? But I experienced a loss that I was not able to accept. And it and that and that's the story that everybody heard of with the what I'm saying, with the Junior Mafia and the string and the studio and all that. I was not there when that happened, right? Just to put that out there. Somebody said, just responding to something else that was in another comment, right? I wasn't there, but the loss was still felt by me. You understand what I'm saying? Like you understand what I'm saying? We didn't win them all, right? But the moral of the story is it did not just remain hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about some very capable rappers that could have rapped it out. But nah. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I'm traumatized. I mean, I don't want to see that for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like Biggie and Pac dissed each other for years or whatever. Pac subliminals. No. Pac direct. Biggie subliminal. It's still, you know what I mean? It didn't play out good. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all keep thinking, because I titled this series Vegan Beef, right? Pause. To all of the pause haters, go that way. I tell you, it's fun to me. Don't trip. I know I can. Y'all keep trying to tell me that ain't nothing gonna happen because y'all don't think Chris Brown tough. Y'all don't think Drake tough. This one ain't tough. This ain't none of this. Ain't nothing. But did y'all see Chris Brown's response to Quavo's response? Like when he was online calling it trash and all of that. Then he said, "I'm not even going to respond to this. I don't even need to respond to this. I'm gonna respond in the streets." Did y'all see that? I'm not. I might be messing up the words a little bit, but that's basically what the tweet that I saw said. Maybe not verbatim, but I'm paraphrasing. That's what it said, and that's me paraphrasing. The video that I saw it in, the way they paraphrased it was crazy. What they said was Chris Brown threatens to boom, and they didn't say boom. Chris Brown threatens to boom Quavo, Blasey, blah. That was how they paraphrased it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I didn't see Chris Brown say that, right? What I saw Chris Brown say was what I said I saw him say, right? What I saw, the typage, right? But this is what I'm saying. Now, what about Quavo homeboys? The ones that don't know how to read. Salute to Quavo or whatever. I'm just saying, everybody ain't watching and reading through all of. I'm saying you could become a platinum rapper without a diploma. You ain't even got to know how to read. Some niggas write raps without even writing them. You understand what I'm saying? You so who knows who what? All right, let's not. I don't. Just so nobody in Quavo, just so don't nobody in Quavo can't think I just because just so don't nobody think that I said that they can't read. What if a fan who can't read, who just is scrolling around on YouTube and he just saw that, like you, it's weird people out here, Pete. It's weird people out here, and never mind the paraphrasing that whoever made that video said. What Chris Brown said himself is enough in the tweet that I read or the Instagram post where he said he gonna handle it in the street. That's enough. I would take that as a threat. I would. But y'all keep on thinking. You know what I mean? Y'all think what y'all think. I can't tell y'all how to think. I'm not here to argue with y'all. I'm just trying to just shed my little bit of light on the situation. You know what I mean? My perspective. I know y'all like the dope raps. I like the dope raps too. Speaking of which, did you hear the Cassidy song? Cassidy went at Easy the Black Captain. This is interesting. Easy the Black Captain. Most of the people probably watching all of the Drake and Chris Brown and Rick Ross and all. They probably don't know about Easy the Black Captain, but the battle rap. He's a battle rapper, and he's one of the more notable ones of this era. You know what I mean? He came later than all of the Math Hoffers and Murder Mooks and Loaded Lux, and he came way later than all of that, but he's one of the popping ones now. You know what I mean? But he's from Philly, so is Cassidy, and Cassidy just went crazy on the ball, as they say in Philly. It's dope. It's dope. It's what a Cassidy was always good at this, but it's what a diss record's supposed to sound like. Again, I want to say I want to double down on my situation. I listened to the Quavo and Chris Brown songs again, and yes, Chris Brown's song, to a rapper who raps like me, Chris Brown's song sounds better. But when I listen to the lyrics, like Chris Brown could have spit at least half of those lyrics at somebody else, right? You understand what I'm saying? They hardcore dope bars, right? I feel like Quavo joint was a little bit more personalized. I feel like they won one, or it almost pains me to say it. I feel like Quavo might be up just because of the content. Like if you take the raps and the rhythms and the words that rhyme out of it, and you just imagine that these two dudes were having an argument with each other, and one of them is going, "Look, you mad because you whatever you what he said, what Chris Brown said. He said one dude is saying to you, yeah, you smashed my ex, but I smashed your ex while you was with her, and this, that, and the third, blah 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 blah, and I was gonna beat you up when I blah." And the other one is like, "Yo, you mad over?" The other guy's like, "But you mad over some chicks? That's all you do is get mad over chicks, huh? Like you had to do this one, it was that one. You tried to fight with this one, and blah 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 blah." And I feel like those two arguments. I mean, you be the judge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's the spiciest battle going on right now. Where I think you might not like the way Quavo rhyme, but this battle is a battle, and already at least one of the participants is talking about taking it to the streets. What are we doing? What are we talking about here? Why are y'all arguing with me? Talking about this is just whatever it is y'all talking about. It's only hip hop. Y'all bugged out. Y'all really is. Y'all really is. I went to my old block and talked to the homies, and just for confirmation, like just for confirmation, like if what I mean, I didn't go over there for that, but when I ran into the homies and they was talking about this stuff going on, just for confirmation, I just asked them how would they handle that if I was in, how would they feel if I was enthralled in a situation like this? They ain't saying nothing y'all want to hear. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing good, B. Nothing. So I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like I'm forgetting to say something here. If I remember, I'm gonna make a whole nother blog about it. Thanks for rocking with me. If you made it to the end of this video, what am I forgetting? Damn. Anyway, I don't like it. I like dope rhymes, but I don't like this. I don't like having a whole fight with your coworkers. I don't like it. And watch, you're gonna hear that. What's coming up? What's coming up right now? We're in the month of April. We got Memorial Day coming up. You know what I'm saying? Memorial Day weekend. You got the 4th of July. All of these. These is all just reasons for these people, for some of these people to be. When is Coachella? When are all of these things happening? Hmm? When? So all these opportunities for these people to be sitting to run into each other. Like how did Quavo and Chris Brown end up sitting next to each other whenever that happened? Keep playing. Made it to the end of this video. Leave me 4 microphones. Let's keep it simple. I'm out. Tune in. Tune in to stay tuned. I mean, Ether Rocks, not Ether Rocks. I'm tripping. Crownsville, the album with me and my brother Rusty Jukes is done. We are mixing and mastering. It'll be out soon. And yeah, I see y'all on the next go round. Rock on, rock, go on.